Alrighty, folks. I mentioned the other day that I'd gone a little crazy buying stuff, so I got a little collection update for you. Some new additions to the rock stock inventory. First up, we have Wings of Steel live in France. I mentioned, I believe last time, that I had ordered an EP from these guys and it got lost in the mail, and they just sent me another copy, no questions asked. So I figured that the least I could do was buy their live album from them that they released last year. I already had their debut album, so that was already in the books. These guys take the heaviest parts of Crimson Glory, Queensryche, Judas Priest, in that vein. Take out the proggy parts of Crimson Glory and Queensryche. That's what you get here. Great band. It's more new wave of traditional heavy metal with a sadder note, unfortunately. Lucifer's Hammer. This is their debut called Beyond the Omens. I'd always heard Lucifer's Hammer, always heard good things about them. Never got around to them, and then unfortunately this lead singer, whose name, he went by the name Hades, but his real name was Andres Adasme. Unfortunately, he was murdered, I believe, in December of 2024, mere 4 months ago. There wasn't a whole lot of information to be found about the murder, honestly. It just said it was a criminal who committed the act, so I'm assuming that meant that it was some kind of robbery. This is, if you haven't heard of them, this is the only album I own on, but I would definitely get more. It's really good. Definitely in the new wave of British heavy metal vein. Heavy on the Iron Maiden. I would say there's even some hints of Merciful Fate in here. They got 4 albums. This is the debut, Beyond the Omens. I'll definitely be checking more of that out. Unfortunately, sometimes we put stuff off until it's too late. Then the next up we have these guys, Seventh Calling. This album's called Monuments. This is their debut from 2006. So a little late to be calling these guys new wave of traditional heavy metal, but they kind of fit in the Ice to Earth vein. Judas Priest vein. That's the they actually have the 2 singers share vocal duties, both share guitar duties. There's the guys again. Lance Lang and Steve Handel. So these guys, like I said, this is their debut from 2006. They had another album come out in 2010, and then their last album came out in 2016. It says they're still active, but they haven't put anything out since 2016. Then one I picked up just to kind of capitalize on some shipping, Stratovarius, Intermission. This is a compilation. I only have one Stratovarius album, and that's Visions. I mean, I do love that song, Black Diamond. Hard to find a better written song than that one. But this booklet is thick in here. So, yeah, this compilation came out in 2001. They formed in 85. I think their debut album came out in 89. This, if I didn't say this is from 2001. They're kind of on the, they get lumped in with Halloween, but they're a little on the more mild side than Halloween. I'd say more Sonata Arctica or Camelot maybe. On Camelot's more power metal side than their proggy side. It is good. It's got 4 new songs on here. They're pretty strong. They're the first 4. Then it's got a cover of Bloodstone, which is okay. Cover of Kill the King, and a cover of I Surrender, which is live. It's got a bunch of, I guess they're B-side tracks. And there's one other, one live track on here at the end called Hunting High and Low. I forgot, this has got the bonus tracks on it. So there's a couple of demos on here also. And going all the way back of Celtic Frost to Therion. Now this is not my first Celtic Frost purchase. I have Cold Lake on vinyl. I know, shocking. But I knew about Celtic Frost, of course, back in the day. This is the version from Noise Records, I believe. There's my hype sticker stuck in there. Graphic art. I don't think I ever really heard them until, if I didn't say this one also has some tracks off of Emperor's Return on it. I heard this album probably in 87, 88, I would say. Wasn't a fan back then. The vocals were a little too harsh for me. I don't find them that harsh anymore, but they still just don't do a lot for me, honestly. Of course, you can hear the influence. You can hear all the bands that copied what they were doing from this. It just doesn't do a whole lot for me. I actually, last year, I bought Hellhammer Apocalyptic Raids, and I actually like that one better than to Therion. So take that for whatever it means, or whatever it is. And then last but not least, there's a Ginger Wildheart, Ghost in the Tanglewood. I actually bought this a while back. I have pretty much all of his solo stuff on a want list. It's usually fairly pricey, so I don't go out and buy it. Not to mention the fact that he has a ton of it. There's old Ginger and his dog Maggie. But when something pops up, I grab it, regardless of what it is. I was always kind of concerned about this one because it was said to be an acoustic album. And it is an acoustic album, but it's not just acoustic guitar. Ginger is on vocal, guitar, bass, and drums on this one. A guy named John Kettle is on guitar, mandolin, and I believe it's pronounced bouzouki, which is also a type of stringed instrument similar to a guitar. If you look it up, Bouzouki, you'll recognize it. You'll have seen one before. Matthew Colley on piano, Hammond organ, and backing vocals. Emily Ewing on backing vocals. Maurice Hipkiss on pedal steel, and Neil McCartney on fiddle. All songs written by Ginger Wildheart, except for My Old Friend the Blues, written by Steve Earle. I mean, the dude is a genius. I don't know how many times I'll say it. I keep repeating myself. But everything he does is great. Everything he does, I enjoy listening to. And this one was no different. Alrighty. So there's 6 quick ones for the new editions, the CD, Rockstock collection. You guys have a good one.